All right, time for another feedback round. Today we're up with Appwish. As usual, I open the homepage and I check, is it clear what this app is all about? Where app IDs find their makers. If I click on this, it does nothing. Okay. I wish there was an app actually gets built. That actually gets built, I would say. Post your app wishes, vote on ideas you love, and watch developers bring them to life. A place where great ideas become real products. Okay, so you have an idea, you can post it, and hopefully a developer picks it up and builds it for you. It's two-way. So if you're not a creator, drop the idea. But if you're a creator and have no real ideas, this could be an inspiration for them. Post your first wish or I am a developer. Okay, that are two very good call to actions. You have two target audiences, the one with a wish and the one who is a developer. Frustrated with an existing app, tell us what you need. Okay, so you create an account by that. Yeah, okay. So build what people actually want. Why Appwish? Skip the market research, get direct access to what users generally need. Validated IDs, sorry. All right, build in community, everything with, okay, and launch faster. Okay, so I'm very curious if the one that's making the wish will be in direct contact with the developer. Why will they launch faster? Will they be the first test users? I have some questions. From ID to launch the app. Post a wish. Describe the app. Yes, okay, clear. Gain support. Others vote on wishes they want too. Popular wishes rise and attract builder attention. Yeah, okay. Watch it build. Developers claim wishes and build them publicly. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so it's kind of building public strategy. Um, okay, I see these are steps 1, 2, 3. In my opinion, I would put them really in a timeline. Show people that this is step 1, step 2, or step 3. That's not 100% clear for most of the users. Ready to make something real? Okay. So here we're focusing on the developer, and here we're focusing on the one with a wish. So why is this not split up? But okay. I see you have some, yeah, the classic ones and a search. Oh, okay. So right away we're being able to explore wishes. Yeah. I wish there was an app for a habit tracking app where I could share my habits with my friends. Two people are building. Okay, I have a lot of questions about this. Oh, when I hit back, I'm not going back to the feed, but I'm going back to the home page. So that's a small bug, I guess. Okay, this is quite unclear. So okay. So probably this will be what the app is like, and if you want to use it, then you just need to log in or get started. Okay, let's log in. All fields are required. Yeah, I always do the check. Okay, very good, very good. I have no account, so let's get started. Okay, I noticed. Yeah, you're not allowing uppercase, sorry. That's good, nice. And let's create the account. We send the verification link. Okay, very good. A lot of apps I test, they don't send a verification link. So you can have a lot of users that are not real users, just trying to use your app, test it, or bots. Okay, so let's check it out. Did we receive something? For now, we are not receiving anything. Maybe in the spam. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so probably I will report you as not spam, of course. Let's confirm that. So are you using Supabase? I see. Okay, nice. Okay, so now I am logged in. It would be nice to see a page where it says, okay, welcome, your email is validated. Let's get started. A little bit more onboarding experience, I guess. Okay, so yeah, okay. I see here already that the UI of this drop down is kind of messy. Not a problem, but yeah, that the small things that matters. Feature apps, no feature apps yet. Maybe if you have no feature apps, maybe explain what they are. It's clear for me that I don't have any, but it's not clear what this exactly means. What is it? Promote your app. Get your launched app in front of thousands of potential of users. Okay. So trending wishes. So it looks like there's only one wish for now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I like the fact that you have some categories you can choose from. So let's say I want a new wish. I wish there was an app for. Okay, what app do we want? Uh, Listing my IDs and find the right co-founders to help me build the app without fully giving my ID away. What's the problem you're trying to solve? Don't be a solo developer anymore. How should the app solve it? I'm not sure, but I really like that you say it's optional. So it doesn't mean I need to get frustrated. So like, I don't know how to solve it. What features do you want? Not yet there. What would you pay? How much are you willing to pay? I'm not sure. I guess $10. Okay, this is nice. Let's do one time. And here, okay, perfect, perfect. So let's say we want some productivity. Excuse me if I'm not choosing the right category, but just for the sake of testing. And this is very good. Okay. We're gonna solve an ID for which platform. That's very nice. And I will post my wish. My wish is live now, and it's first of a kind. Okay. I see some cluttered UI here. Your wish is unique. Share it to find others. Okay. I'm curious how you check if it's unique or not. Let's view my wish. Okay, I click there, but this model is not disappearing. Okay. So this might, okay, clear. Okay, very nice. Okay, no replies yet. Report. Okay, that looks very nice. You even have a chat function or a comment section right here. That's nice. So we have the second ID posted. and the tags that are trending. Okay, so okay, that's nice. So it's not only on a category, but even if you want to filter for iOS. I see here that two people are building. Okay, but that's yeah, that's the other idea. Let's go to my ID. And yeah, okay. So I noticed that you're taking away the navigation, which is strange for me. I don't want to go back to the feed. I want to stay here. So I'm not sure why this is happening. Since there are no apps here, I assume nobody is building an app or you have no examples of that. That's no problem. What I would say is explain me why there are no updates. Do I need to get a builder first, or I'm not sure. Then I go to my profile. Okay. Can I edit my profile? No. It seems that I cannot change my profile. No biggie, but in the future, I guess I want to be able to do that. I also see that my avatar here has this color, but here it has this color, so that's kind of strange. Maybe use the initials or something. Yeah, okay. Become a builder. Okay, I cannot become a builder. Yeah, okay. Terms are not working. Privacy are not working. About is not working. Okay. I like the look and feel of the app. I think it's very direct, very to the point. Some UI bugs that appear, like icons versus text that are misplaced. Also, maybe use some sort of difference between the wishes and the new wish button. They look really the same, so that could be confusing. I also see no clickable hover. So for a few people might be not that clear that you can click on this. Okay. Okay. I generally like the app. I think this is a very clean design. I like it. The only issue I have is, okay, it's another app where you need to post IDs. I think it's something common that developers start creating app to get or obtain IDs. What I like about this one is that you post an ID and you can find a developer who will directly create it. I think I'm very curious about how the developer will find my ID and will do something with it. I'm very curious about that process. Will the existing ID disappear? Uh, the ID, will it stay visible? That's a little bit a question for me because you're dropping IDs and maybe then developers are building the same ID at once. Not sure. So I would like to get an update soon on that. But for now, yeah, nice app. Would I use it? For now, no. Because for me, it would be, I'm not the kind of audience for you that will drop my IDs there. But as a developer, I would use it. I need more IDs, so probably you should find a lot of test users, get some friends and family on there, keep a brainstorm night, and all the IDs, put them in here. So you have some content to work with. For now, it's very empty. Something that's empty looks like a ghost town. You don't want to be there because there's nothing there. So I can give you the small advice: put it full of content so people can get started. There's some interaction, you get some feedback. And yeah, I think you maybe can get somewhere with this. very curious for the future. So that was my feedback. Hope you enjoyed it and good luck.